Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be showing y'all my vinyl collection. It is quite huge. It grew probably at least by 50 since I did my last video of showing my vinyls. So this is one of my favorite videos to do every year because I love music. And if you guys would like a review or something on one of these albums, let me know down below in the comments which album and I will try to do one. Or if you like the sounds of one like that, I would do an ASMR video as well. So if you want one of those, tell me down below in the comments. Let's get into this video! Their debut album, I think it's one of the best-selling albums of all time. Okay, today I'm definitely wearing what I would have worn to the Motley Crue concert. Motley Crue has not canceled or postponed, which I think they really need to do, but they haven't. Here we go. So I'm going to start with like my most recent, going down to then once it gets past that, it's not really in any order because I put them back in the crate. I was gonna bring my crate in here, but it was way too heavy for me, baby. So if you know where that quote's from, give a thumbs up. So our first one is a Kiss album, and my only Kiss album, and that is Rock and Roll Over. Right? I never know which way to hold it. But I got this one because it has Dr. Love on it, doesn't it? Yeah, Calling Dr. Love. And Hard Luck Woman is another song I like on it. And it is a really good album. And it's like, it's kind of broken. I got this at a record shop in Phoenix, Arizona when I was there. Was it last month? Yeah, last month. So our next one I got at the same record shop, and that is, it is by a Kiss member, and that is Ace Frehley's Comet. This is one of my current favorite albums. I've been listening to it quite a bit, and yeah, so my favorite song on it is Into the Night, but some other popular songs on it are Rock Soldiers. I would say Breakout is another one by him that you would hear a lot. So I really like that album. Ace is my favorite member of Kiss, I should say. So again, from the same record store, the Record Room in Phoenix, we have Blue Oyster Cult, and this is Some Enchanted Evening. It does have my all-time favorite song on it, which is Don't Fear the Reaper, and I just really like this because of the desert on it, and I felt like since I was in the desert, I should buy an album with the desert on it. So our next one, these are not vintage to my knowledge, so but I did get them in Phoenix as well at Zia Records in their Phoenix location. They have one in, I think, Tempe, and then they have one in Vegas and maybe Tucson. So this is Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and this is the, is this a special edition? No, they do have a special edition of this, but I wasn't going to pay like the extra $15. I like Fleetwood Mac, but not that much. So to spend extra money on them. I don't know why I didn't take the slip off of that one. So our next one is one of my favorite albums. The bass on this album is so good, and that is Peace Sells, But Who's Buying by Megadeth. If you know the story behind how this album cover came to be, it's kind of funny. So we got this one, but yeah, on the album track, the title track, Peace Sells, that bass at the start is so good. In Megadeth, I get the bass that I don't really get in Metallica, so I trust Megadeth for that. So then this is another album. It's already in a slip, and it's like a sealed one, so I'm not going to take it off, but is another one of my favorites. It's Trash by Alice Cooper. One of my all-time favorite songs is Poison, which is the first song on this album. Now this one I am kind of fascinated by. So this is the 30th anniversary edition. I think the 30th anniversary was last year in 2019. So that is on a silver and black marbled vinyl. We are going to see some special vinyls today, but it's featuring John Bon Jovi, Steven Tyler, Richie Sambora, Joe Perry and Kip Winger. So I don't know what they're doing on this album. So I don't know if it's the original songs or special versions with these people playing on it, and obviously with John and Steven. And I'm not sure about Kip Winger. I don't know what role he plays in Winger, or like would they be singing on it? I really don't know, so I really need to give this one a listen. And yes, so our next some of them, one of my teachers from when I was in school reached out to me asking me if I wanted all these vinyls, and I was like, definitely. So I am so thankful that she reached out to me, and just to think of me to give me these vinyls. So our first one is Metallica and Justice for All. This is a very, very good album. This is, I'm pulling out one, there's two in there. But this one has One, which is one of my favorite songs. It brought me into being 20 years old. We have Harvester of Sorrow, and those are probably, I'm gonna say, the most well-known songs on this album. Is this the first album with Jason? I think it's the first album with Jason Newsted, but I could be wrong. So then this is an EP. I wasn't sure what this was at first because I had never seen it before. So nothing really, just a lecture on the album sleeve. So it's an EP with Help Us, The Small Hours, The Wait, Crash Course, and Brain Surgery. I can never talk when I wear lipstick. And Last Caress, Green Hell. So I think that's really cool. How it's like all these photographs on the back kind of thing. So our next one is by one of my favorite bands, Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. And Warren, I love you. It was his birthday recently. So You're in Love, Lay It Down. I would say those are probably your most popular songs on this album. So what does this have a, no, it's just white. Okay, then we have White Snake, which is it just called White Snake? I don't know, but this has Still of the Night on it, and is that our most popular? Yeah. And here is our inside sleeve. Then we have Scorpions, Love at First Sting. Would we say this is the best European band? Not counting the UK and Europe. Would the Scorpions be the best one? So we have Rock You Like a Hurricane, and Big City Nights, Still Loving You. The Scorpions have so many good songs. I highly, highly recommend them. Here's the album I was listening to while I was getting ready, and it is Quiet Riot, Mental Health. The back. So this has Come On and Feel the Noise. That's the last song I heard before filming, and that is probably the song that all y'all would know. So then we have my all-time favorite album. So actually two of this. I'm really glad that she gave me this one, because the one I have I got in, like, I don't know, like it was in the last decade, so I don't think it sounds as good and it skips. So having one that is from when it was originally printed is really nice. So there we go. Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses, their debut album, my all-time favorite. So this is King Cobra. I don't know much about King Cobra, so I don't really know what to tell you. The guy has a cool mustache, though. I have heard of them, but I don't know much about them. So we have another Quiet Riot. I like that noise. Yeah, okay, I don't know who that is, but that guy, he's cute. I saw him on the other one, so the Sign of the Times by Harry Styles is on there. I can never pronounce this man's name right, but Malmsteen. I'm assuming he's German or something, but I've heard a lot about him. And then we have another one by him right here, and this is a really cool cover. It has dragons and all, a three-headed dragon. So this one is actually an Asian band, and I have not heard of them before, but things on that. Loudness, Lightning Strikes. I don't know which is the band and which is the album, but they look cool. So that's cool to know bands are coming out of Asia. This is Tony McAlpine. I don't know him. That's a cool guitar and some pretty cool hair. So then we have another Malmsteen, and again, he looks really cool, so I really need to get into listening to these. So then we have Deep Purple. I think we all know Deep Purple. So there's Deep Purple. We have Dokken. A lot of my friends love Dokken. I like Dokken. I wouldn't say I love But I do want to get more into their music, because what I do know is really good. We had Kiss of Death on here and Dream Warriors. I actually listened to Dream Warriors last night, but really cool album art. So this is Racer X with Paul Gilbert. It looks like the Chicago skyline on that. I'm looking at the band members on the back. I don't recognize any names. But this was produced in, I saw Berkeley, California. It was California, but it was a town I didn't know. But here is another Dawkins one, In My Dreams. Yeah, y'all probably know that one. But yeah, I do like what I have heard from Dawkins. Then we have Sammy Hagar. I'm sure all of y'all know Sammy. I really like the aesthetic of this cover. I mean, I feel like, doesn't he have some nickname? I don't know, but I feel like red is Sammy's color and it's my color as well. So I really like that cover. So then we have Alcatraz, Dangerous Games. This is another cool cover. Bands today just, I don't think, have that cool of covers. So I really, really like how this one looks. So then we have Styx. Again, I hope y'all have all heard of Styx. This is interesting. Is this like a movie soundtrack maybe? I don't know. There's like a quote on the back and all. We do have this. I don't know what all that's about, but okay. So then we have another Dawkins, and let me see if I know. Into the Fire. I feel like Into the Fire sounds familiar. George Lynch is like the only one I knew the name of, and then there's Don Dawkins. But yeah, I know a lot of people love George Lynch. So then we have Vinnie Vincent, the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. He was the guitarist who came into Kiss after Ace. And so we have Vinnie Vincent, and the singer in this band is actually Mark Slaughter, which I think is him. But yeah, so Vinnie Vincent, that is his like group away from Kiss. So moving on to other albums now, we have Harry Styles' Fine Line. I got this on the day it was released. I literally drove in like a monsoon. I don't know, I don't want to get in trouble for showing the poster. So it smells really good. My favorite on here is She. I think it sounds a lot like Pink Floyd. So then this is, okay, my camera stopped recording because it does that. So then we have Queen's Greatest Hits. There's my guy Roger. I don't know who my favorite member of Queen is, to be honest with you. I love Roger, but Brian I feel like is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. So it's between those two, and they're the only members who are still in the band. So this is the record I've spent the most money on. And the guy who I bought it from actually left a note. It's in here, maybe deep in here, so I may not be able to read it. Of where he bought this, and I think it was the 90s. It was in Greenwich Village, Greenwich, I don't know. But the reason I got this is, so the first record, do I call it a disc or what, is Metallica at the Coliseum in Charlotte. So that is, I've been to concerts in Charlotte, so that's like home for me. And then we have Live at L'Amour, I don't know how to say it, in Brooklyn, which is Dave Mustaine's. Dave Mustaine right there, his last show with the band. So it's really cool. This one I got at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. And that's Queen Night at the Opera. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. And I love this cover, and I actually have a poster of it as well. And I have a poster of this cover, which is Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. I got this in Myrtle Beach. Not vintage, but great album. So then this is a vintage one, Queen the Game. Does it have a cool thing? Nope, but another one, Bites the Dust, is on this album. So that would be the most popular song on here. Then we have Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Sail Away Sweet Sister, which Guns N' Roses do cover that song. This one I got for Christmas. I don't remember what year, but Some Girls by the Rolling Stones. My favorite Rolling Stones song is on here, and that's Beast of Burden. So, we do have a cool inside thing. Yeah. And then another one of my all-time favorites, which is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And this is vintage, and this is the Italian Press edition. So we have Breakdown, is An American Girl, are probably the most popular songs on that album. We have Van Halen 2, which I think I got this in Durham, North Carolina. yeah, I can't really get that. But the most popular song on here would be Dancing Night Away. I got to see David Lee Roth in concert this year, so that's cool. We had Dire Straits, and on here, Sultans of Swing would be the song that y'all would know, and this is a vintage one. So then we have Blue Oyster Cult again. This one is sealed, so I have listened to it, but I don't know why. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, this says Don't Fear the Reaper on it as well. Yep. But that one skips really bad. So then we have a live Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers album. And this is Pack Up the Plantation. And I think this concert is on YouTube. Sorry for the inside sleeve. But we have The Waiting, Breakdown, American Girl, Refugee, and You Got Lucky. You Got Lucky is one of my favorite songs by him. I feel like it's really underrated. So we had that one. And then we have one of my all-time favorite albums in my top 3. And that is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes. I got this for Valentine's Day, I think in 2015. So this one has Refugee, Here Comes My Girl, Don't Do Me Like That. Louisiana Rain is another good one that it says South Carolina in the song. So one I got for Christmas, we're keeping the Southern rock theme alive for at least one more album. And that is Leonard Skinner and the Pronounced album. I really want to go here where this picture was taken. It's about 2 hours, I'm going to say 2 to 3 hours away. More like 2.5. It's in Macon, Georgia. And I really want to get my picture right there. So on this, we have a lot of popular songs. Tuesday's Gone, Give Me 3 Steps, Simple Man, Freebird, all on there in a bunch. Okay, so then we're going on up the coast to New Jersey with Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town. This isn't my favorite album by him. I think I got this for Christmas. I don't know if it was the same year as the Leonard Skinner one. Would Darkness on the Edge of Town be the most popular one on here? Yeah, I guess. I like the Born in the USA. I know basic, but there's a song called Darlington County. Darlington County is literally right over there. And right over there. You can go either way. So then we have the Stranger Things. This is the season 1 and 2 soundtrack. It says like 2 discs, yeah. So the soundtrack for the show. This one I got in, I think, Durham as well, and this is the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Electric Ladyland. Look at that cover. It's so cool. And so obviously that has a ton of songs on it, all on the Watchtower. We have Voodoo Child. I mean, how can you go wrong? So then we have Lana Del Rey, Lust for Life. She is so beautiful. Like, I wish I looked like Lana. So we have Lana. And then we had the Ramones, which I got at the same time I got the Jimmy one. And this is live at the Roxy, August 12th, 1976. So, the Ramones. This is my first record right here. Both of these I got the same day. I would totally change it now, but I was not really listening to a lot of rock music at the time. So we have Katy Perry, Prism, which isn't even a great Katy Perry album for that matter. Yeah, there's a lot of hair and all in it. But that one. Then we have Lana Del Rey, Born to Die, which I do really enjoy this album. We have Born to Die, Blue Jeans, Video Games, National Anthem, Radio. Those are probably the most popular ones. Then we have Lorde, Pure Heroin. And this is her. Is it her debut album? I think it is. So Royals is the song that everyone would know on it. Then we have another Lana Del Rey one, Paradise, which is probably my favorite Lana album. This is Ride, Americana, Cola, Body Electric. Like, I can name all the songs. They're really good. This album I got just to get VIP tickets to the show. I had to buy the vinyl. So it's the Sounds Good, Feels Good by 5 Seconds of Summer. Callum Hood is literally the rudest celebrity I've ever met. So, yeah. Then we had 6 a.m. I got this in Fayetteville, North Carolina, because the FYE was closing. So that was the closest one to me, actually. So this is Nikki Sixx's band that is away from Motley Crue with DJ Ashba. And this guy is named James. The blonde guy, I think. I don't know. And then this is another Christmas one, AC/DC. Back in Black. I do that every video that we show this, but we have Back in Black, Hell's Bells, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, You Shook Me All Night Long, which I hear that song literally like every day. So then we have Led Zeppelin 4, which was a Christmas one as well, but it's one that I picked out, and it's Led Zeppelin 4, y'all. Like, it's iconic. Black Dog, Rock and Roll, Stairway to Heaven, Going to California, When the Levee Breaks. Really great album. So then we have another one of my all-time favorites, and that is John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. This was one vintage from 1985. I got this in, I think, Chapel Hill, and yes, I love it. Then we have Rod Stewart, the Rod Stewart album right here. I don't know a lot, I can't tell you a lot about Rod Stewart, but then we had, these are some that are newer that I got. These are all I got for like during the Christmas season. So first we have The Bronx Boy by Ace Frehley. I don't know if this is an EP or what, but it is a marbled vinyl. Has cat hair on it. You come to my house, you get cat hair on you. But we have Bronx Boy, and he has a version of Cold Gin on here. Ace is so cute. But that one. Then we have Hollywood Rose. This is the Roots to Guns N' Roses. And yeah, so this was Izzy and Axl before Guns N' Roses really. And it's blue. But Izzy, I love him. So then we had the Stranger Things season 3 soundtrack, which I think this soundtrack is really lacking compared to the other one. I think they could have used a lot more metal songs with the Billy plot that was going on in this show, because he is a metalhead. So I think they could have used a lot more of those kind of songs, but they didn't. And then second to last is one that my friend Sarah got me for Christmas, and this is Young and Dangerous by the Struts. We love the Struts, and she got me, this is my first time having one of their albums on vinyl, so I am so thankful for it. And then our last album is Frehley's Comet, and this is the live one. I don't know if this, yeah, this one does have a special record. It's orange. And this is the first time that this was released on vinyl, because I think it came out on cassette maybe before. But Rip It Out, Cold Gin, Shock Me, Breakout, Rocket Ride. Yes, so those are all my vinyls. There's a ton of them, I know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye guys!